Yo, I just to preface this, like, no weird fucking meta debating about probability or anything, bro. Like, I'm not interested, bro. I'll just leave the VC. No meta anything. You're not gonna ask me for my fucking conceptual scheme or like my epistemic domain or whatever the fuck. I'm not interested in that.
No, but if it let me clarify something.
But if it's relevant to the debate, nope, no.
If it happens to no, if you happen to say that your hypothesis is, well, that's not even going to say, but if you happen to say that your hypothesis is more probable than mine, and then you say that your hypothesis is more probable than mine given the evidence, then we're obviously going to have to talk about probability. We might not have to
But I
talk
don't,
about
I
the
don't.
axiom,
Yeah, hold on, hold on, hold
but
on. We're talking about
we're going to talk about
probability, and
probability.
so insofar as what's like, insofar as like what's
Relevant
given
to
in the
the debate.
series, insofar as what's given in the series. But if you
Yeah.
start debating me on what constitutes something being more probable, I'm just gonna leave the debate. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I just told you that we don't have to go into the axioms. All we have to do is talk about what's relevant to the debate.
Wonderful. So the
What?
argument for that, the argument for Dabura is that it just seems to be the case that um Gojo would struggle to react to or isn't able to react to light speed attacks, right? And then the win condition is something like this. So like Dabura accelerates to the speed of light, and then like he positions himself in a way that like he's like kicking, right? And then whilst he's like flying towards Gojo, he turns off his curse techniques and turns on domain amplification, and then cuts Gojo's head off with a kick.
Okay, so if his curse technique uses domain, okay, it's fine. I don't think it's relevant that Gojo needs to react to light, but yeah, I do think that Gojo can react to attacks that are the speed of light. However, I don't
Do I
think
get
that
argument for
Gojo. Yeah, okay, let me finish what I'm saying. I don't think that Gojo has light speed, travel speed, in the sense that his body is going to be able to move from a position in space X to another position in space X1, maybe. And that position obviously constitutes the fact that you'd need to go at the speed of light to move from those two coordinates. I don't think Gojo can do that. However, I do think he can to attack that light speed, even though I don't think it's relevant. And
Okay,
then
so
also
go ahead
for
and give
the
the
win
evidence
condition,
for him being
because
able to do that.
yeah, okay, so we just see it with Sukuna and Kashima. Sukuna is able to react and dodge an attack from Kashima, which uh, uses gamma rays. Gamma rays move at the speed of light
Prove that.
because they're
Prove
electromagnetic
that.
waves. We should prove that gamma rays move at the speed of light because they're
No, prove.
electromagnetic.
Okay, hold on. Send the scan of him dodging the attack. And then number two, I will need to prove that the author is like trying to match the speed of gamma rays in the series to the speed of gamma rays in real life.
Yeah, he just states that they're electromagnetic waves. He
Do
uses
you think
the
that's relevant?
Kashima's whole yeah, that is relevant because Kashima's whole technique is based off of things that are actually present in, like, we see this
Yo,
consistent
send the
with
scans first, man. Well, I
yeah,
don't care about the shit,
I'm
man.
going to get the scans, but we see this consistent explanation with facts in physics about Kashima's curse technique. So, for example, the whole thing about electrolysis, which he was doing against Hakari, we see like these consistent physical explanations of his curse technique. So it'd be consistent that
There
he
can, there
uses
can, there can. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
moving at light speed.
There can be certain aspects of of Kashima's curse energy or curse technique that the author finds like appealing to add to his series and make one to one with real life physics. But I don't understand why it's the case that for things like gamma rays, etc., the author would intentionally portray it as something being light speed, especially because Sukuna doesn't comment on the speed of these attacks when these attacks would be inconsistently fast compared to everything else we see in the series.
Yeah, there are attacks which move at light speed in the series, but or
Yeah, like
move
Dabura's
either
attacks.
lightning speed. No, a bit before that, move either
But,
at
but, but, but,
lightning
but.
speed or light speed.
Oh,
But we can get into that later. I'll just
I
send
don't
the
even
scans
know if there are attacks that move at lightning speed.
speed or light speed.
Pardon?
Lightning speed or light speed, because I think that before this point
I don't
there.
know. I don't know anything. I haven't read the series.
Okay, I'll just find you instances, but just get
But
you the
first,
scans from before.
don't forget. Send the scan of Sukino and Kashimo interacting. That's the
Yes, I
first
know.
thing you have to do, bro.
Yeah, and I'm
Wait,
not
who's
getting.
judging this, by the way?
The Eastern
We
European
just said
boyfriend.
Sama. We just said Sama.
Oh, okay. I lost, bro.
Yeah,
So I
look,
mean, man, see this live thing, yeah? Fuck, man. Hey, man, the polls don't lie, though. Polls don't lie.
Did I already send this one? Okay. Check Scanshot actually, because check Scanshot actually, because I want it to be flooded by chat.
Yo, by the way, Nani, mic up,
Yeah,
please.
what's up?
What could I do to get ban perms?
Debate Isaac him, and then a bunch of other.
Wait, I'd be
Say what
Isaac.
lie, say what lie, say what lie, say what lie, say what lie.
Oh,
90, please, 90, please, 90, please.
Wait,
90,
how
please,
do I
90,
get
please.
banned perms? No, fuck
oh,
Isaac. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you later, bro. You're on a slippery slope.
What, yeah, what you mean? What do you mean?
Wait,
Yeah,
Nani, I'm being serious.
Yanni, check
Wait,
chat. Yanni, check chat.
okay, I'll check chat, but hold on. I want to ban this nigga called Spooky TMZ, bro. He's been on my penis for a whole
No.
week.
He's a texter. You can't lose him, bro.
There's a couple people I want to ban.
Please,
Too,
wallahi, I'll merge Sendai into the server if you do it, wallahi.
hey, Yanni, PDMs.
I think uh, we got to talk about that later, man.
Hey, that's not worth it, Nani. It's not worth it.
Yo,
I
Nani,
can't
bro,
believe Spooky, man.
wallahi, I'll bring my whole
Literally the
fucking...
same people acting like it's not worth it, bro. Like what?
Yo, Infinity, man,
I,
yo, you're gonna piss me off, bro. Don't fucking talk how
My
I'm
bad,
talking,
but
bro.
hey, Yanni,
Yanni,
bro. Look, I'll support you
Yanni,
if you
focus on
ban
him.
someone that I need you to ban.
DM me
Hey,
who
Chat.
it is, man.
Infinity,
It's
just text
Haram.
me on a ban. Oh,
Haram's
okay.
my nigga,
Well,
man.
Yanni, check Scanshot.
All right, back to the debate. So, yeah, yeah, like the same things are in question, I guess, with this guy. I mean, it also does like seem like we don't know when he does the move. Like we don't know the order of the events, right? With this specifically for the latter scan, like is Sukuna putting his finger out before Kashimo like shoots the beam, or is it after? We don't know. I feel like a fucking rat, man. Holy fuck.
Wait. Let me try and understand what you're saying. So, you're referring to the panel where Kashimo's hands right next to Sukuna's, and then he shoots out the attack, right?
The bottom scan, the last scan you sent, yeah.
Well, the bottom scan. Oh, this
Da da
scan.
da 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 da. Boy, if you don't, sorry.
He said, "Where y'all generated these
Don't
brown shirts from? What the fuck?"
Okay, one sec. Yeah. Uh, well, he has to. He has to make the direction, and then he also has to clasp his hands together while the beam is moving at him. So
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm like the question is
he has to
why
clasp
isn't
his hands.
sorry why isn't Sukuna doing this prior to that like prior to Kashimo shooting the beam? Also, you still haven't answered my other questions about the beam.
Wait, what was the other question? Number two, yeah, he's gonna have to find the direction of the attack while the beam's moving. Do you not think that's trivial? Because in the other panel where Kashima hasn't shot out the beam, uh, Sukuna isn't making these hand signs yet. He's not doing the hand signs
You
for the
haven't
beam
sent
to
the other
show.
panel. Like all
Yeah,
I have is him.
I can get the other panel in a sec.
This guy was referring to a panel you didn't even send yet, man. That's what I mean about Lotus, bro. Fucking
No,
hell, man.
I, I mean, I can describe the panel and not send it, but I'll just send it for you.
Just fucking send the bro. Don't get me mad. See, like I actually dislike debating. Wallahi, I actually fucking despise this sport, man. This
I
quote
fuck
unquote
with you,
sport.
bro.
Thank you, man. I love you so much, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Bro, wallahi, this spooky TMZ guy, man. Oh,
Yeah, check chat.
okay.
Check
So he
scan
just
chat.
does. So okay, so that doesn't change anything.
So what was
Why
the
is
other
he?
question you
Why
asked?
is he? Why is he not making the movements whilst Kashimo is like loading up the beam and charging it?
Well, because in the next panel we just like see them make note of the directionality because we see that his hand is in a different position in the panel. So if
Do
they're
you think? Do
making
you think
note
that's
of the
relevant?
direction, yeah, it's relevant because it means that while Kashima was shooting out the attack, not charging up the beam, but shooting out the attack, which you can see the attack already approaching Sukuna. Sukuna is actually because we know that for wood cutting dismantle, you actually have to point your hands. It's part of the conditions. You actually have to point your hands
Bro, you
at
just
the
like repeating
at the
yourself.
target.
Wait, okay. So the thing in question is when he pointed his hand, and then you're saying, oh, if you look at the scan, he's pointing it whilst the attack is coming towards him, right? But like I'm saying, well, why does he not point his hand prior to Kashimo charging up the beam? I'm shooting him. Or sorry, whilst Kashimo is charging up the beam before he shoots it, and then you just keep repeating yourself. Are you
You
referring
know,
to the bottom right? Are you sorry? Are you referring to the bottom right or the top scan? Are you saying that we can't see Sukuna's fingers point towards Kashima? Because that's what I see.
No, look in the. I'm not repeating myself. Just to respond to that, but again, Sukuna hits Kashima away, and then if you look at the scan where Kashima is charging up the beam, Kashima we literally see Kashima charging up the beam, and then after it's just Kashima shooting out the beam.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait,
Oh.
one
Oh my
second,
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
wait. Let me finish what I'm saying. Don't interrupt me. So if when Kashima's charging up the beam, Sukuna is not using directionality. He's not pointing. He hasn't even completed the hand signs yet. And then you can also see what position Sukuna's in. So look in the panel, Sukuna is like leaning onto his back foot, and he hasn't properly made his attack direction at
Oh.
Kashima. Whereas when we see that the attack has already made considerable progress towards Sukuna when Sukuna is actually using the hand signs and where he's in a more stable position, implying that it
You're
wasn't
just
during
chatting shit, man. How does that imply that? Tell me. Also, I'm gonna
in
respond to everything you just said because, like, you speak for too
okay.
much, bro. Like, you talk too long. Make your points more fucking concise. Niggas are leaving the VC because of you, bro. Like, you're killing Nani's server, man.
I
How could you
genuinely
fucking?
don't.
You're killing his server, bro. Stop. You're killing. You
Can you respond to
stop.
the
You're killing
argument?
the server. Stop. Okay, I'll send the scans. So if you look at the first scan, this is him whilst he's charging up the attack. Then the second scan is him when he shoots the attack. In the top scan, his arms are behind his back, and then afterwards, his hands are in front of him. I'm saying in between, sorry, there must have been a moment in between these two scans where he moves his arms towards his body or in front of his body. And I'm saying during that duration or whilst he was doing that, why isn't Sukuna making his attack? Simple. Like,
Okay, so I already stated the reason for this, but yes, Kashima's hands are behind his back, and obviously he's going to need to move his hands to his back, right? That's completely
what?
fine. In that Kashima's attack has already made considerable progress towards Sukuna when Sukuna actually decides to direction his attack. So it's
That's
already
because he's
made
slow.
this.
Okay, wait, why can't he just be slower than the attack?
What did you say?
That could just be because he's slower than the attack. Also, insofar as the direction thing,
Wait. No,
we
I
have
agree
no
that he's. No, I agree.
sorry. We have no understanding of where Sukuna is in terms of his directionality. Whilst Kashimu is moving his arms from behind his body to in front of his body, because that happens off screen. So you can't say, oh yeah, when Sukuna moves is when we see him on screen. I'm asking you why that isn't happening off screen. Please track the conversation.
Okay, okay. So I already responded to this, but I'm not saying that Sukuna is faster in the attack. I'm just saying that Sukuna is able to react to this attack. So whether or not he's faster than the attack is irrelevant.
Oh my
Faster in what?
god.
I don't know what you mean, but yeah, that's completely irrelevant. I don't even know why you said that. Now, for the whole point about this thing being off screen, I already responded to that. My response to that was just that again, we can both look at the positions where Sukuna is at. Sukuna makes multiple movements in the panel where the attack is coming at him.
I
Look,
disagree with
he's
that. You
making the
just keep repeating that over and over. I disagree.
wait. So you don't think that he's making the chance while the attack is coming at him, and then he also points
He's
his
speaking.
hand
Yeah,
further up.
he's speaking. He's
Wait, no,
speaking.
he
That's not
also
him
points his
moving.
hand further up. Look,
I
he also
disagree. I think his hand is already pointing that way. I already said this before. Let's move on.
no, oh my god, I'm saying that he points his hand further up. He's making
I
which I already said
disagree. I
before.
disagree with that. Let's move on.
No, we can look and analyze the scan. He's pointing his hand further up while the attack is coming at him. We can see that in the first scan where he's pointing his hand is not that close to his face.
Okay, you know what?
Whereas
You
in the
know what? You know what, bro? Okay, hold on. Even if I were to grant this, right, which I'm not gonna grant, even if I were to grant this movement does not scale to the attack in any way, shape, or form, right? Like him moving his hand slightly up, or else this like beam comes towards him. This questionable beam, by the way. I don't know if it's the speed of light or relative to it, right? I don't know why that scales to the attack. Like it's such a minuscule distance that like he doesn't have to be significantly fast to cover that distance whilst the attack is coming towards him. So explain to
wait,
me
okay,
why him moving his hand up means he scales to the attack as well. Even if I were to grant that he does move his hand up, which I haven't even granted yet, which you can't prove by the way. Let's move on.
okay, so no, okay, so him moving his hand this is like so dumb, but him moving his hand, nobody would be able to make any sort of those reactions to a light speed attack if they were not able to react to light speed attacks because
Prove that. Prove that. Prove
Kenja
that. Prove that. Prove that.
Sukuna,
Prove that. Prove that. Prove
yeah,
that. Prove
yeah,
that. Prove
okay,
that.
so it's just how reaction time works, but I can go ahead and get empirics,
What?
but we can see
Prove
that
that.
we
It's
can
just how it
see
works, bro. It's just how it works, bro.
I
I'm gonna
just
start doing
I
that.
just
Make argument.
I just did you just hear me say that I'm gonna get empirics? Are you tracking?
I didn't hear that because I was speaking of you.
So you weren't tracking. So let me
No,
finish what
I
I'm
was
saying,
speaking of
and
you.
then let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can continue acting like an ape or a chess player. I don't care. So we can see that Sakuna is looking at this attack. Sakuna knows that this attack is coming on, and not only that, but Sakuna seems to be moving his head to the side and pointing his hand further up. So yes, this guy is completely aware of all of his surroundings. It doesn't seem to be this sort of spontaneous movement that he's like this sort of like spontaneous, unreactive like movement because no human would be able to like nobody would be able to like, actually like process the sorts of movements that they were making. Sukuna seems to be processing his own movements in relation to his own environment, which is consistent with what we see on panel. So he's able to process his own movements consistent with his environment, and then also that's just conducive towards the proposition or the hypothesis that Sukuna is able to react meaningfully to light speed attacks because the sorts of reactions that other people would be able to make to light speed attacks would not be reactions at all. They wouldn't even be able
That's
like
okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so what you're
I can
telling
get the
me is
empirics as well.
what you're telling me is because Sukuna can presumably at least like perceive the attack coming towards him, it now means that he's able to make meaningful reactions, right? Is that the claim?
He that is what happens. He's able to perceive the attack and then make meaningful reactions to
Yeah,
the attack
I just
while
hold on, hold on, hold
stunning
on,
them.
hold on, hold on. The
Wait,
issue
wait, let me
is
wait. No, 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 no.
moving.
I
Oh
mean,
my
you can't make
god,
another
why
point.
do you keep
No, you can't
talking?
make another point. I'm trying to get the scans that you
I'm
want me
responding
to
to your
get.
point. Get the scans. That's how I respond to the
Wait,
point.
wait, don't wait. Yeah, yeah. I'll get the scans, then you can respond to my point. So wait.
No, I'm
Hold
just
it.
gonna keep speaking. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, no,
So
no, 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 no. You let me
the
get the scans
distance he
first.
has to move his hand up,
Let me get that. Do you
right,
want me
is
to get the
very like
empirics on
it's
that?
minuscule, if
Wait, do you want me
any
to
at
get the
all.
empirics?
Which right, which is like very questionable. I don't even know if he's actually moving his hands up or if it's just a different perspective, right? Like the author's just changing the perspective of the panel. But even if it is the
We
case,
can
I'm not granted
literally
by the way.
see.
Even if it is the case that he is moving his hand up, because the distance is so small, we have no reason to think that it means or entails that he could react to the attack insofar as he'd be able to dodge it.
We can literally see he has to further. Okay, so we can literally see that this is not just a perspective thing because we know that for world
I'll give
again
you an
world cutting
example.
stuff. Wait, no, no,
I'll
wait,
give you
no,
an
no, no,
example.
no, no,
So,
wait. You
oh
already
my
finished what you
god,
were saying, so you can't give the example now. You're gonna be uncharitable to me. I'm not gonna be charitable to you. That's how it's gonna work. I'm not gonna allow you to give examples after you finish speaking. So.
okay,
We can literally see
aura.
for a world cutting slash, you have to further outstretch your hand to actually make the world cutting slash. In this instance, Sukuna has to further outstretch his hand to make the world cutting slash. Hence why his hand is at a different position, and hence why his hand is higher than in the previous panel. We see that in the previous panel, his hand isn't actually outstretched.
Prove
His
that.
hand
Wait,
is bent.
prove the first claim.
Stretch your hand for a world cutting slash.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
also like I still haven't been given a reason as to why he didn't do that already, and it's not just a perspective shift. But also, whilst you do that, I'm gonna
No,
give the
because we can
example.
see that we can see that his arm is bent. I can literally show you the panel where his arm is bent. So I'm gonna get no, no I'm gonna ignore.
There are like
Wait,
multiple
wait,
things, right, that are
I'm gonna
extremely
write.
faster
I'm
than a
gonna write
human,
what
but a
I'm
human can like
I'm
put
gonna
their
write
hand
down
up
what
to,
you're
for
saying now.
example. So
Yani. I'm going to write down what you're saying now, and I'm also going to get the empirics because again, I'm not going to be charitable to
why,
you.
yo,
You're going
this
to be
guy is
uncharitable
wighting
to
shit
me.
down. Why is he
I'm
writing
writing it
shit
down
down, my nigga?
so
I
then
haven't
I
even read the
can
series.
respond after I get the empirics.
Or what?
What do you mean, or what? I'm going to do what I want to do.
No, I'm gonna do what I want to do. What the fuck, boy? I'm gonna drink some water first. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, so as I was saying, there are multiple things that I can think of that are faster than humans, right? Like significantly faster than us. That we'd say, oh yeah, we can't really react to these kinds of things. But we're still able to do a similar movement to what Sukuna did in the instance with Kashima. Do you want me to name those kinds of things?
Well, you'd have to prove that the gap between us and those sorts of speeds is greater is equal to or at least around that level, the gap between Sukuna and these sorts of attacks, these light speed attacks. So you'd have to prove that.
Are you stupid?
Like what? Like what do you mean? Am I stupid? If you
That's not
have some, okay,
relevant.
so no, that is relevant because the whole point is that humans are going to be. Also, I sent the empirics in chat. The whole point is that humans can do these sorts of unprocessed reactions to very fast things. But then this is irrelevant if it's not the case that Sukuna is also there's also like that sort of gap between Sukuna and the
You're
light speed,
stupid, bro.
which is what's in question. How is that stupid?
Because I'm proposing that Sukuna's speed is similar to the speeds that we have in relation to things that are extremely faster than us. You're proposing that Sukuna's speed is like relative to it or relative to the light beam, right? That's what the debate is about. So for you to say, oh, oh yeah, man, prove that Sukuna is at this speed in relation to the beam is very retarded because the
No,
fact,
no, 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 no,
like
no.
me, sorry,
I'm asking why it's going to be analogous.
me giving the analogy is me saying, oh yeah, these actions are expected of someone who is still significantly slower than the attack. Simple.
But what does significantly slower even mean there? Because it's obviously a threshold. Hence why I'm asking you to prove that it's going to be analogous, given that the gap between Sukuna and the light beam is equal to or relative the gap between a human and these significantly faster things. So number one, what qualifies as significantly faster? And number two, can you send empirics for the things that you're saying?
Are you stupid, boy?
I'm not going to answer that question until again you
I
give
don't
me the
look.
empirics and quantify what significantly faster means.
The issue is that I'm not. I don't have to give evidence for it being analogous, right? I'm setting two things to be the same thing to begin with. My hypothesis necessitates that it's analogous, right? Like the fuck?
Okay, your hypothesis
Holy fuck!
necessitates
What
that
the
it's
fuck was
analogous.
that?
No, no,
Lord,
no, no. Your
Nicole, look
hypothesis
at
necessitates that it's
that.
analogous. Wait, one sec. Your hypothesis necessitates that it's analogous. That's not what I'm disagreeing with. What I'm trying to get to the bottom of is what significantly faster even means there. It's like your hypothesis can entail that this thing's analogous. That's completely fine. I'm not talking about what your hypothesis entails because I already grant that your hypothesis entails that this thing's analogous. What I'm trying to get to the bottom of is whether this thing is analogous, like absolutely not relative to any hypothesis. And what I'm also trying to get to
Oh
the
my
bottom
god.
of
Are you
is
do
whether
you think this responds?
whether what significantly faster means. So what these
Okay,
things which
look.
is significantly
This
faster
guy this guy just like he lubed himself up for me and like he just bent over. Like he's a complete fucking retard.
are you
The
going to
fact that
respond
the
to him?
sorry.
Does
The
lube
fact that you
taste good?
agree the fact that you agree that it's analogous given my hypothesis, it's all I need to make the point. Because I'm saying, oh well, my hypothesis still expects the events of these scans, even under your interpretation of the events of these scans. That's all I'm doing. I don't have to prove that it's actually analogous, right?
Respect.
Because you're the one that's trying to prove your hypothesis here. You're the one in the affirmation. You're saying, oh my God, Gojo can react to these things, right? But I'm saying the hypothesis that Gojo can't still expects these events to happen. Let's move on.
Okay, so we can move on after I give my response. Okay, so I already told you that when if but why what you mean by analogy is that you have these two instances where you have a human and then they react to things which are significantly faster, and then you have Sukuna which who might be reacting to things which are significantly faster. That's completely fine. I asked you to define what qualifies
Why is
as
it relevant?
significantly faster. What does why does significantly faster mean? Because we obviously need to know what significantly faster means to actually
I
establish
take
whether it's
significantly
going to be.
faster to mean that
Wait,
you're not
wait.
able to meaningfully react to something. Nice. Now what?
Okay, so you're not able to meaningfully react to something. What's in question is whether Sukuna is meaningfully reacting to the beam, which I think that he's meaningfully reacting to
Boy,
the beam. So you're already
boy,
baking in the
boy, boy,
assumption that
boy,
Sukuna
boy.
is not meaningfully reacting to the beam, which is why I said earlier that this is begging the question.
What do you? Okay, wait, hold on. What do you take it? What do you take meaningfully react to mean?
Meaningfully react is for you to like make the desired movement and also for you to process your surroundings and what's happening while making these desired movements.
Okay,
So
I don't take that to mean meaningfully react. I'm sorry.
what's your own analysis?
Also, like, just condense the definition for me next time I ask for it again. So,
I'm not going to do
what
that.
I take a meaningful reaction for it to be is if someone dodges the attack that comes towards them, or displays that they can do something that entails them being able to dodge the attack, or like combat against it effectively.
Yeah, but Sukuna combated against this attack effectively.
When I say combat against it effectively, I'm referring to things like blocking the attack or like grabbing it and throwing it. Actually, nah, you know what? Never mind. Just strictly referring to dodging it. I don't know why I said the rest, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now he's walking back on what he
Yeah, I know.
said.
I'm
He's
walking.
now
I'm walking it
walking
back.
back
Can you do
on
something
what
about
he
it? Like I
said.
don't. Okay, I don't
I want
care.
the audience to notice this, that he is walking back on what he
Your
said.
audience, do you care, bro? Like,
Yes,
what
we
does
can.
audience go fuck? Like,
Yes,
oh my
but
God.
yeah,
Yes,
okay. So,
yes.
so do you not
Oh
think
man.
that? Okay, so do you not think that? Do you not think? I don't even think this definition captures what it means in reality, or what most people mean when they say this. So do you not think that if somebody an attack's coming at somebody and this person decides to counter with their own attack while this attack's coming at them, do you not think that's a meaningful reaction?
It just depends. Like, because there are some counter attacks
Wait,
that
what
entail that
instances
you'd
would you
be
think would qualify? What instances would you think would qualify?
sorry. There are
What
some counter
instances would you
attacks
think
that
would
entail that
qualify?
you'd be able to dodge an attack, and there are others that don't require you to have any speed that's relative or significant in relation to the attack
No,
for you
what
to
no
do it. For so
what instances would you take if I so give me a concrete instance that you say yes would qualify for your criteria?
um so like when like Luffy he like dodges Kaido,
No, I
bro.
don't know when Luffy. I don't know when Luffy.
Oh
I
shit,
don't know when
yo!
Luffy.
Oh my god, the rhetoric, bro. Feels the aura. Feels
I'm
the
not
aura.
referring to. I'm not referring to dodging. I'm referring to in this specific set of counter attacking. So I'm not referring to dodging. I'm referring
Okay,
to
like
counter.
when Luffy attacks, sorry, when Kaido attacks Luffy, and then Luffy reacts to it and turns around and punches Kaido's attack.
Wait, okay, can you like send the panel? And also, do you have any other more concrete instances
How is
of
that
like this
not a concrete
happening? Or is that
instance?
your only concrete instance? I said, do you have any other more concrete instances implying that this is a concrete instance that does qualify your
What you meant to
criteria?
say was, sorry, what you meant to say was, do you have more concrete instances, not any other more concrete instances? So when you say more concrete instances, it could be referring to like instances that are more concrete or more instances in general, and you just failed to
No.
portray it
I'm
properly, man.
saying more instances which are concrete. I'm not referring to the quantitative concreteness of the instance. I'm referring to
I know. Wait,
more
sorry, no,
instances which are concrete.
you are referring to the quantitative, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are,
I just
because
told you I'm not referring to that. Why are you
what I
being so
thought you were
arrogant?
referring to was qualitative.
And no, again, I already told you what I'm referring to. I'm asking for more instances. I
Okay,
just
okay.
told you like 3
Wait,
times.
why should I give you more instances? Like I thought you were a bitch.
Because
Like
I'm trying to better understand this, but just send the panel. If you don't want to give more instances, that's fine. You can send the panel. You can
what if
send
I
the
just in the
panel
final?
this thing. If you don't send the panel, then we conclude.
Why?
Because it's in my interest to conclude.
Gosh, dude, fucking bitch. I don't care about your interest, bro. Like fuck you. Let me get this guy for you though. I'm a good guy.
Also, Christ,
Also,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Also, I just want to make a quick connectivity. Connective point. Sorry, the connective point I want to make is Sukuna being relative to Gojo in speed, meaning that if this scaling does, not my scaling because he's the one currently scaling, but if this whole idea about Sukuna being able to meaningfully react and
The
process
thing
this
is,
attack
bro,
is
like
true.
I already won the debate. Like he forgot to respond to something
Wait,
way back, bro. So sad, man.
if these, I know the domain amplification stuff, bro. I already told you that. I already told you that this
You
is
think
the main
that's
influence
the
of
thing you
domain
forgot to respond to,
amplification.
bro? Like, are you serious, bro?
Wait, what did I not respond to? If you think I didn't respond to
Why
something,
would I tell you?
okay. If if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. But yeah, to make the quick connectivity, Gojo is relative to Sukuna
Yo,
in speed.
wallahi, bro, wallahi, Nani, is Nani in the VC? Hold on.
So yeah, that's the quick connectivity that I'm making between Gojo and Sukuna. And obviously, if
Oh
Sukuna
my god, you
dodging
know
these
what, bro?
attacks,
Forget it, man. Hey, man, yo, Spooks, bro. Wallahi, I'll rape your mother in front of you, bro. I'll fuck that ugly bitch in front of you, man. Again, you can't do shit about it, bro. So I'm talking about, bro. I'll fuck your mother, man, nigga. I'll rape your mother, bro. I'll fuck that dumb bitch, bro. I
Calm
don't care,
down,
man.
man. Calm down, man.
I
bro,
don't care, bro. I'll
I'm
rape his
gonna
mother, bro.
upload this right.
I'll
I was
fucking
gonna
rape
wait,
his
Yanni,
mother.
chill. I'm gonna
Calm
I'll
upload
down.
this.
behead his
Infinity,
whole
get
family, bro. I
him!
don't care, man, nigga, bro. You're a
Infinity,
pussy,
get
bro.
him!
You're broke. You're
Infinity,
broke.
get
You're
Yanni,
broke.
him!
chill.
You're
Yanni, chill. I
poor.
need to upload
You're
this.
Infinity!
poor. You're poor. Don't chat to me, man.
Yanni, I
Yo,
need to
show
Wait,
some
upload this.
money, bro.
Infinity, so like,
I'll 20x your money, man. Send some money in
wait,
chat, bro.
Infinity, like, how long did Yanni last against you?
Infinity, how long?
When
Yeah.
you said
Send some money, bro.
what?
Show some
How
money,
long
bro.
did how long did
Show some
Johnny
money.
Black
You're poor. You're
get the
poor.
debate?
Wait,
You're
who are you?
poor.
Wait, who's this?
You're poor. Who are you, bro? Exactly. Who is?
Oh,
Hello.
They compromised the VC. Did you lag out as well?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna send my scan in chat. That's what I'm referring to.
What else could I possibly have not responded to? Also,
I send a scan in chat.
wait one sec. In chat, or in
Bro,
scan chat.
Rizzhan, don't fall for the gaslight, bro.
I'm not falling for the gaslight, but let's see.
Yo, can we split you from the server real quick? Appreciate it.
About yeah. Yeah, Luffy's looking at the guy. Bro, One Piece is is there any single chance you can beat me as long as I'm alive? Okay, why? I don't understand why this qualifies for your criteria, but the whole Kashima and Sakuna thing doesn't qualify for your criteria. Because we know that number one, obviously we're in the subset of counterattack, so obviously we need to establish this as a counterattack. Sakuna is counterattacking, so yes, Sakuna is launching his own attack against Kashima's attacks because he acknowledges that Kashima is making an attack, which is what's happening this panel. Not only that, but Sakuna has to make multiple interval movements, such as positioning his body, such as moving his hand up, such as directing his hand, for which I got the scan for. I'm not sure if I scanned that scan in chat, but which I got the scan for in chat that you have to completely position your body in this way. And he does all of this while Kashima is making the attack, as we see in the panel with his hand. So nearly everything, or just not if everything, that is
Maggie.
necessary to qualify for your criteria. That's true of the Luffy and Kaido instance, is also true of the Sukuna and Kashima instance. So can you give me the relevant symmetry breaker between the Sukuna and Kashima instance? That would make us not believe that this is a part of your criteria.
Yeah. So the distinction there is that Luffy's movements entail that he'd be able to dodge attacks from Kaido, right?
Maggie, come here.
And
Sukuna
then
also dodges attacks from Kashima.
yeah, I just proved that he dodges these attacks.
Yeah, he does it in a weaker state.
Also,
I
like by
sent
the
the
way,
time
like
earlier.
yo, if Nani needs to control his fucking niggas in chat, bro. Cause tell me why this nigga in chat who has what autism spectrum disorder in his bio, like is trying shit to me in chat. You know what it is, bro? Oh,
How am I
I'm gonna
chatting shit by
crash
saying
out,
you're
bro.
losing? How is that me chatting shit? I'm just giving an
I'm saying
observation.
you're losing. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. Anyways,
All I did is say that you're losing. I did not insult you whatsoever. What are you talking about?
breathe, bro. Calm down.
You
Don't
just
crash out, man.
threatened to rape someone's mother over Discord.
Do I care? I'll do it again. Like,
Like what?
I'll do it again. I don't care. Yo, niggas need to understand. I don't give a fucking shit, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, wallahi.
Also, I
What the
sent.
fuck?
Wait.
Yeah. Anyways,
I sent
I'm
the.
still fucking cool, man. I'm still fucking rad, bro.
Nice. Also send the scans for why these are electromagnetic waves, beams of energy, beams of gamma rays, which is stated that it's also stated that Casimir can use any phenomena which utilizes electricity to his advantage. But yes, I sent all of those scans. A weaker Sakuna dodging these attacks, being able to show relativity to Casimir in terms of the speed department.
Sorry, yeah. Makes fun of someone having autism, bro. Whether I make fun of it or not, bro, you're always gonna have autism, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
And
you're
you
gonna have to
always
live with
check my
that.
bio just to make sure, so it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
And you're watching my debate in VC right now.
That's
How
fine.
long?
I got tagged and I joined the VC. I'm watching the VC. I'm watching a debate that you're losing.
Can you stop stuttering?
That's not me stuttering. I misworded myself and then I corrected myself. Learn what a stutter is,
Yeah,
please.
so you that's quite literally what a
That's
stutter
not
is.
what a stutter
That's not
is.
what a stutter is,
When
bro.
I stutter previous upon the word I was trying to say, that's a
When I
correction.
stutter previous
How are
upon the
you
word,
losing
that's not
here
even
and losing
English,
the
bro.
debate at the same time? How are you managing that?
I'm actually being both of you guys right now.
How are you managing that?
Why is he lying? Why is he lying?
Besides the point, man. Like the fucking
Yani,
text
do you want
warriors
to
are
move on?
annoying me. No,
Yani, do you want to move
I don't want to move on yet because like he made a million points. So I was like getting rage bait in chat. But besides that, right? Besides that fucking bullshit, right? You said that Sukuna's movements entail that he'd be able to dodge this attack from Kashima.
Well, I gave the other attacks in which Sukuna dodges and is able to meaningfully react to
Yeah, I
in a
just don't
weaker
understand
state.
how those attacks are relative to this attack.
You don't understand why do you not understand that? Like, what leads you to that conclusion?
Yeah, because those seem to be like hand-to-hand attacks, and this just seems to be
No,
fucking.
we see Kashima shoot out beams at Sukuna.
Okay.
Being
That's
able to
fine. That's
react to
fine.
these.
Obviously, it's like in anime and manga, beams that are charged up seem to be more. Seem to be faster than beams that aren't charged up, and Kashima definitely charges up this one.
Really?
Bro, why is this fucking kafir saying
Yeah,
wallahi, man?
wait, no, but
Subhanallah alayka kafar, man.
that's irrelevant as long as
Kafir. Sorry, good. Sorry, good. Sorry, good. Sorry, good, bro.
yeah, okay. So I was somebody called me, but I was saying that's irrelevant because they both shoot out electromagnetic waves, which have already been established to be light speed. Electromagnetic waves are a part of the forms of light. All forms of light move at light speed. So, irregardless of whether somebody charges up their attack, maybe charging up your attack would make it stronger. I don't see why it would make it faster in this instance if they're both going to be shooting out
Wait,
electromagnetic
hold on.
waves.
I don't know why Gege is considering real life physics here when it's much more consistent within anime manga for beams, regardless of like their fucking status in physics, whatever. That are charged up to be faster than beams that aren't charged up.
Where okay, but that's in instances where those certain beams don't have those specific special properties. So, for example, a good instance where in Dragon Ball, a good instance where like beams are charged up is in Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball, beams don't have these specific properties where they shoot out electromagnetic waves or they're beams of electricity which have been established to move at light speed. They don't have those sort of unique physical properties.
I
Which
can name a literally like I can give you an example with One Piece, right? Like Kizaru's
you can
beam.
give we can give the example, but I have to do something really quick back in the kitchen, so I'm coming.
Okay. Bro, this guy in VC has no, not VC. Sorry, this guy in chat has two dads, bro. You know how fucking.
What are
Oh
the
god, man,
aliens?
that'd be gay. Wait, no, it wouldn't be gay.
Yani, be nice, bro. Be nice.
Yo, I can't be nice when people like like this. I'm so happy I didn't debate Isaacim because like this would have been worse, bro. Because Isaacim loves to fucking insult as well. The whole chat would have been on my dick, bro.
Bro, your opponent's on deafen, bro. What have you
Bro,
done?
look, let me tell you something, bro. This debating on Discord is fucking cortisol strike simulator, man. This is fucking like blood pressure raising simulator, man, nigga. All these randoms in chat just suck my penis the whole day, man.
The
This
only one
has
getting
how
mad
it
is you,
is.
by the way.
What did he say, bitch?
You were the only one getting mad.
That's the point.
So then it's not an actual cortisol simulator. It's just specifically made for you because you're an idiot.
A simulator made for him.
Bro, you're autistic, bro.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what? You're just autistic, bro. Like,
No correlation. No correlation.
there doesn't have to be a correlation. You're still autistic, bro.
So you're just saying things just to say things without any correlation.
Sure, you're still autistic.
So just like the points you were bringing up in the debate previously that you're losing on.
We can debate that after if you want.
Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Oh my god, I can't wait to load if this guy. We're gonna debate with moderation, so I don't cuss your mother out.
Bro, you two done? Like you and
Nah, I'm just waiting for I mean, I think we're on shadowboxing right now. Like, unironically, I made up a whole point earlier, and then he didn't respond to it. So
wait. Since he's deafened, what point do you think he didn't respond to?
I'll DM you it.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Oh,
back,
just put
Yanni.
different. Okay,
What
yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
examples that you were talking about?
Yeah, like
Is it Kizaru?
Kizaru's beams are light speed, but he can like he can charge them up, and they go faster when he charges
Can
them
you
up.
send the scans?
Also,
Also,
show
anyway, no,
me.
wait. Before you send the scans, if his base beams are light speed, yeah, when he charges them up, they exceed light speed. That just
Yeah,
means
but
that
they're beams of light. That's the issue.
no. But did you agree that you just agreed that his beams were light speed? So it would just create consistency for my point and inconsistency for your point. So I can agree with the whole charging up thing that they could get faster. Uh, that would just mean that under your interpretation, these beams that Sakuna was dodging earlier were light speed, and the beams that Sakuna is reacting to now, whether it's a meaningful reaction or not, is what's in dispute. Surpass light speed under your interpretation because you take that to be possible. Under my interpretation, it would just be the case that both of these are light speed.
Okay,
don't
we can we,
expect
we
speech.
okay. I mean, we can go over one more point and then we can end the debate because I did low key like, dude. This guy said $20 in cash, bro. I'll show him fucking 10x that, and then I'll just fucking rape his dead father, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What's 10 times 20?
200.
Oh, that was quick.
That was cool.
El Glaze, what the fuck? Oh my god, man.
Bro, Yani, I'm waiting for you to show a spread in chat, bro.
I'm gonna show $20, man.
That's not a
Hold on.
spread.
Nah, you asked me for 20, bro. I'm gonna I like his my face, and he's gonna be like, "This nigga's fat, bro." Can't wait, bro. Hold on.
Yo, hurry up and do it, bro.
He's gonna. I'm sorry, bro. He's gonna say I'm fat in chat,
That's
and then I'm gonna
not
be like,
you.
"That's not me, you fucking nigga."
That's not you.
He's gonna say that's not me, and then we're gonna laugh at him after he says
Wait, is
that's me. We're gonna
that
laugh at him, bro. Anyways, that's the point. Yeah.
that me?
So is that you? No, it's not you. You're not fat, are you?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
What,
are
you
you
said
fat?
that's Val?
I can't be Val.
Pardon?
What, you said that's Val?
No.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Okay, wait, respond. Let me respond to the point now, man. Yo, this recorder, I feel bad for Salman, man. He has to fucking feel bad for him. Anyways, yeah. So you said oh, actually, that does
Oh
respond
no,
to it. I
bro.
mean, I have to look at the other scans then. Give me a sec. I don't know, man. It looks like Sukuna isn't even reacting. Oh yeah, he is reacting to these. Wait, the issue is that I don't understand like the composition of the attacks that Sukuna is dodging. Like what kind of attacks are these? Are these like the beams you're referring to from earlier?
Well, yes, because number one, they 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 basically give the explanations of what he's using while he's using these. So if you look in the panel, it says increasing agility by activating his brain's electrical signals. So he's able to
Oh.
use electricity to increase his agility. Optimizing and tuning sound waves to match
Vaporizing irradiated objects. Okay, cool. I mean,
using electromagnetic
no,
waves.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Not gonna lie. I'm still happy I brought that point up earlier. That I won't repeat, so we can end the recording here. Good game, man.
Wait, wait, okay, is it the domain amplification point?
No.
Hey, oh my god. I'm trying,
Alright,
I'm
end the
trying
recording.
to write this down.
Bro, what
I'm
was
trying
the
to
End the
point?
remember.
recording.
I might have wrote this down. Okay,
I
so
ended the
he
recording.
started with Gojo.
I ended the recording.
He can just accelerate.
Yo, I ended the recording. Is he okay?
You end the
Hey,
recording.
Rizzhan, bro, you gotta become better at tracking, bro.
Wait, why did he end the record? Okay, if you want to end it, we can end it there. But I don't know why I ended the recording there. But yeah.
Okay. Now it's time to debate BG7. Yo, BG7, Michael, bitch. Good
You're not.
boy.
Hey
Good
man,
boy.
hey man, hey
Good
man,
boy.
hey man, hey man, hey man, hey man. Let's not copy with bitches, man.
Yani,
Good boy. All right.
Yani, all I have to say is that the guy you asked to debate knows as much, if not around my level, when it comes down to JJK. So
It doesn't matter, man. I'm not debating him on GTK. I'm debating him on why I think I beat
okay,
Rizzhan.
okay.
You're Rizzhan, man.
Nigga
Yeah,
talking
what's
about
good?
he knows as much as
I
me
know.
on
I know. If I
JJK.
debate him on why I think I beat you, you might mic up. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop VC. Yo, BG7, my son, drop VC, bitch.
Bro, we're gonna follow you, bro. You might as well just stay.
Yo, but like Rizzhan's gonna respond. Nothing is, bro. I don't
Hey,
even
I'll
want
serve
Rizzhan
you,
knowing.
bro.
I don't want Rizzhan knowing.
I know you don't want him to know
Why
the reason
does
why you
why
won.
does why
I'll
does
time him
him
out.
why does him responding matter if the
All right,
recording
I'll
is
time him
over?
out. Hey, Rizzhan, you gonna have to get timed out.
Don't. Oh my god.
All right, bro. I'm sorry, but
Bro, the wreck is over. Why does it matter if he knows now?
It's